Captivating opening. Boom, straight to the video. I actually want that as an opening. I am clearly running out of ideas here. DAO Maker is the topic for today. It's basically the Launchpad. People ask so many questions about DAO Maker. I'm just going to make a very brief video on this today. And look, we're going to have a look at this project right here called Gamestarter. So what the heck is this all about? I'm going to scroll down a bit more, which is going to capture your attention a fair bit. But look at this. Boom, 5x, 15x, 6x, 9.9x, 2.28x, 133x, 20x, right? It's absolutely crazy what this is doing, right? What the heck are these things, and why is this happening? All right, basically what Daomaker is a launch pad for new cryptocurrency projects, and it gives normal people like you and me the ability to actually get in on these projects nice and early by staking their native token called DAO. All right, so you got to sign in and do all that thing. You know, I'm not gonna go through that process at the moment. And you know what? Unfortunately, this is not available to people who live in the United States, which really sucks. But the thing is, I hear there are some ways around it, and you know, maybe use a VPN or something like that. Right now, I want to talk about this particular project called Gamestarter because I think this is going to be absolutely changing the world, and you've got some very, very good potential to make money when the market is moving sideways, guys. Right? Like seriously, have a look at this, guys. Absolute bloodbath today, right? And it's just moving, but it's not. But it's a bloodbath, but it's like it's a meh bloodbath. You know what I mean? I mean, Ethereum's pretty low right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, 29,000 Bitcoin. It's under 30k. Like, I understand, but like we know where it's moving. But 31, low 30s to high 20s, like is sort of where we know is gonna swim around. You know, in the market that we're in right now. And look, maybe we're in a bit of a winter. You know, when it comes to the bull cycle, right? Or maybe it's already in the bearish territory. Who knows, right? But the thing is, you know, the market's moving sideways, and it's not the most fun thing to be doing right now. Well, then this is what you want to be doing. You want to get into strongholder offerings, and you know what? Ideally, it'll probably pump on the first day, right? So you keep an eye on that price, and then you ideally you want to sell as much as you can in the first day, which is why there's going to be a pretty big dump that follows. But either way, just want to talk about the project because, you know, yes, you've got some good way to make money. I don't know what it is about Daomaker, man. Like Daomaker, like actually has some sort of really good marketing mechanism or something, or rather it's in the top 2 launch pads is what it's called for cryptocurrency projects. Number 1 being Pocket Starter, number 2 being this is what it is. So these are the top 2 neck and neck, and they sometimes switch around by volume and things like that, what have you. But Daomaker has been really, really good and consistent in the past in delivering these new projects that you've never heard of. But people are making these 5, 10x, 6x, 9, 28x, 133x on their investments that they initially do, which is usually capped to around about 100 USDC, 2000 USDC, and this is the number that that we're seeing at the moment. Interesting to see D-Race coming in. Well, that seems quite similar to Z-Run. See how that goes, but it seems quite exciting. There's already an identified market. If this is going to be better than that, well, why not? So it has all these really, really exciting projects. So what we're going to learn about today is obviously Gamestarter and see what it is all about, right? And no, you will not be given the allocation just because you applied. There is a chance that you'll be given it, but obviously that chance will arise with more DAOs that you stake. So here we are, guys. The project is basically a blockchain-based crowdfunding platform that helps indie game developers for fundraising by pre-selling unique in-game assets in the form of NFTs. Guys, NFTs have been huge. What, $2.5 billion industry until now since the beginning of the year, and it has really, really exploded. You got Mochi Market, you got Z-Run, you've got Gamestarter. They're all on NFTs. Additionally, Gamestarter provides a marketplace to trade digital assets from successfully launched games. Gamestarter's platform economy will run GAME coin, Gamecoin, which will power all transactions on the platform, as well as referral bonuses and reward programs. So basically, it's like the Kickstarter, but basically for games, and it is a crypto-backed project, and it's basically going to be backed from like selling NFTs. So definitely creativity, more fun, more interesting, newer games are going to be making onto this platform, and I'm really, really excited for this project, guys. I obviously have invested my own money into this particular project as well, and I see that it's going to do really well. When is it going to launch? Well, we don't know yet, but it's going to be happening literally anytime now. So it's very good to get your head in the game and see how you can be involved with these kind of project launches, because when you do get involved like this, you might be able to enjoy these really, really high all-time high gains, right? Obviously these gains are at all-time high, so make sure you are able to, I guess, enter and take profits at the right times. There is no issue with holding the cryptocurrency for as long as you want. No one stops you from doing that. That's a completely up to you investment decision, but a lot of these coins will probably pump at the beginning and dump down. Mina Arena is a really good example of that. So it depends what you want to do if you're in for the short-term games. But as you can see, Daomaker has, you know, done really well in terms of launching very good projects: Formation 5, Delta, Lossless Protocol, Ternoa, Seraphim, LaunchX, Knit Finance, Fear. I think I've seen IOI, Epic Prime, which is absolutely epic. You know, we've got XCAD Network, which has done really well. And people think, oh, once it pumps, you know, it dumps and there's nothing you got to do. Well, Mochi is a really exciting project. It really did pump at the beginning. Yes, it did dump afterwards, but then like recently in the last week, it basically 3x overnight as well. So, you know, you never know. Mochi, as far as I know, is a NFT marketplace on Binance and Polygon Network as well. And that's what makes it really attractive, because all the transaction fees are super duper low. So all of these projects are really exciting, and they all have really great use cases as well. And Daomaker does a really good job at filtering through these projects so that they deliver to the people, or deliver onto their launchpad the projects that are going to have longevity and is going to be good for their reputation. I've talked to the dev team itself, and you know what, it's ticking all the boxes, guys. So make sure you go check out Daomaker, and make sure you go check out Gamestarter, and find a way to get behind that. Make sure you do your own research by clicking into this research tab. I've just taken a very brief view onto it. These are some of the greatest ways that you can actually make good money in this crypto sideways movement that we're going. And you know what, speaking of which, I think cryptocurrency is probably going to dip a little bit further, just according to some of the research that I'm doing right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bitcoin sort of settling around the mid 20,000s. But you know, I'm not the guy to, you know, time the market. If I see the good price, I'm probably just going to enter at the right time. You know, I've got some holdings in stable currency as well. I'm looking laterally to see if there's any other crypto projects that I could get behind, where I can have a long-term game and get behind some really interesting use cases, so that my investment is safe in the long run. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Go check out Gamestarter. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. If you have any other questions on the video that I've done, happy to make a secondary video so that I can address some of your questions. I want to build a community with you guys. And of course, this is the channel that you subscribe so that you can become a better informed trader and investor in cryptocurrency or any other investment class that you know of. I like to talk about crypto, I like to talk about stocks, I like to talk about property. So thanks so much for tuning in today. If you haven't done so, make sure you go follow my social pipes, go like, go subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you can stay updated with all the videos that I post. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.